All right, now you have reached the end of phase one of your Art of Breathing breathwork practice. Congratulations for having gone through all the videos so far. But now that you've learned all these techniques, now in conclusion, it's time to talk about how to wrap them all together and create a daily breathwork practice. For many who go through and learn all these breathworks, many people get confused like, okay, I've learned all these different ways of breathing, but how do I apply it in my day-to-day life? How can I wrap it all together in a practice? And this is a advice, my just a little tips for you, my own way of giving you a blueprint on how to structure your day-to-day life and how to utilize and apply all these different breathwork trainings into a systematic way of practicing. Now, there are three categories you want to have in your day. You want to have your morning practice, which is going to be about waking up and then getting your breathing going, kind of invigorating yourself, and then getting into a meditation, because you want to start your day with meditation every day. That's what breathwork is helping lead into, is helping you meditate. And then you want to invigorate yourself after the meditation and then get into some mindset practices. Then you have your midday breathwork practice, and this is where you want to have a pick-me-up rejuvenation breathwork practice. I find, and many of us find, that through our day, probably mid-afternoon, early to mid-afternoon, you may have a spike that goes, or not a spike, you might go down in your energy level, so you want something to pick you up and also reinvigorate yourself and then bring energy into your mind-body state awareness. Last but not least, you have your nighttime practice, and that is going to be the end of the day. You want to cleanse yourself with your breathing and then bring your breathwork to a very calm, relaxed space so that you can fall into sleep easily and effortlessly. So let's go more into detail. So your morning breathwork practice, I suggest that you start with some invigorating breath. You just woke up, you're tired, you may have some resistance to starting your morning practice. So we're going to give you an invigorating breath. Now, going back to the four classifications of breath, the invigorating breath is basically inhaling quickly and exhaling quickly. Inhaling quickly and exhaling quickly. Now you can do that either in through the nose and out through the mouth, or just in through the nose, out through the nose, or in through the mouth and out through the mouth. Either way, just as long as you're inhaling quickly and exhaling quickly. You can choose to do 4 rounds or 8 rounds or 10 rounds. It's up to you to play with it. I suggest maybe starting with 8 rounds. Quick inhale, quick exhale, quick inhale, quick exhale, 8 times. So that's going to be the first segment of your morning breathwork training practice. You're invigorating, waking up. After you have your invigorating practice, then you go into your counting breath practice. Now you can go into your 4 count practice, your 8 count, or your 12 count, or higher counts. This is depending on your previous training with the counting breathwork practices. Use the one that you are at your edge with. You're not comfortable, but you're kind of evolving and you're growing into. And this is just to help train your mind and your lungs to get into that place where you can use the count, let's say an 8 count, and do it comfortably and effortlessly. Also, the idea of the counting breathwork practice is for you to slip into meditation easily and effortlessly. So, let's say you did an 8 count breathwork practice. You do 8 rounds of that, at least 8 rounds. Let's stick with the number 8. 8 is a really good number. You do 8 rounds of that, and then after that, you return to normal breathing and then do a meditation. Just simply close your eyes and be aware. It could be as long as you want. It could be for a minute, it could be for 10 minutes, 30 minutes, however long your meditation practice is. But if you don't know how to meditate, just simply sit there and allow the benefits of your breathwork training to just flow through you and just feel. Just feel and observe and be with it. And that can be that. After your counting breath, so we had our invigorating breath, then your counting breath, and then last but not least, we're going to do a breath of fire. Breath of fire is to just wake you back up again. You might find yourself getting a little sleepy in that meditation mode because it's the morning, you just woke up. So after that, you're going to end it with a breath of fire. Now I recommend 50 breaths of fire, 50 to 100. It's up to you where you want to go with that. But if you're a beginner, start with 50. If you're a little more advanced, do 100 or 200 or more, depending on your level of experience. But the breath of fire is to just kind of reinvigorate yourself after the meditation and bring in energy to your mind body state and just kind of wake you back up. And also cleanse yourself. You're bringing light in, you're pulling in a pillar of light and energy, you're reinvigorating yourself and bringing to your center. Now that you have the breath of fire, your vibration is raising. You're going to be operating at a higher frequency. Now, this is a place, after you do your breath of fire, a perfect opportunity to insert your affirmations and your mindset practices. It's always good to have an affirmation or mindset practice to do every day. Depending on your needs of your life, maybe you have the intention of bringing more prosperity and abundance in your life. So this is the time to insert affirmations of prosperity, thinking, I am wealthy, I am abundant, I am prosperous, I am financially secure, I am financially free, I have infinite amounts of money coming to me at all times. And you see yourself, being more rich, you see yourself with money in your hands, or whatever. Maybe you have an intention of healing. You see yourself, I am healed, I am healing, I feel better. Today I am operating at my highest level. I feel fully healed and rejuvenated today. Whatever it is. You can also visualize your day. See yourself being fully empowered. See yourself being fully operational in your highest capacity, performing at your best. That is your mindset training, your affirmation practice. And you want to do that right after your breath of fire, because the breath of fire pulls in light and it brings your vibration to a higher level, and you're in a much more bliss state, and you can reprogram your subconscious awareness at that moment. And then you go with your day. And that's the end of your breathwork training in the morning. And you go your day and you do your tasks, you go to work, or you do your business projects, whatever it is. And it's a great way to start the day. Now that's the morning ritual. Review, you have your invigorating breath, then your counting breath, then meditation, then breath of fire, and then affirmation. And that's the end of that. Next is your midday practice. Now midday, you might be tired, you need something to pick you up, or just recenter yourself. So what you want to do is do a purging breath, then you do a counting breath, and then a tonifying breath at the end. So in review, purging breath, you want to release tensions from your morning, late morning, early afternoon. Maybe you had some stress, maybe you are going through it with your business and stuff. So basically, you want to inhale quickly and then exhale slowly. You also, the purging breath, doing the pressure breath. You can go back and review the pressure breath training. That's also very similar to the purging breath. It's basically the same thing, just with the added technique. So you can do your pressure breath and just inhale quick, exhale with a tight inhale, and release, and just release the tensions. After you do maybe 5 to 8 rounds or 10 rounds of that, it's up to you. Then you go into your counting breath. Whatever you are, your 4 count, 8 count, 12 count, whatever you are, whatever you're training in the moment, do 4 to 8 rounds of that. Then you go into your tonifying breath. Now that you've purged, you've cleansed yourself, and now you've entered into a meditative state, now do your tonifying breath. Inhale slowly, bring in the chi, bring in the energy, or an intention, bring in the light, bring in the love, bring in the healing, and then exhale and send it to your body, either your whole body or your lower dantian or an area that needs it. And that will be your tonifying breath. And that's your midday breathwork training practice. You've got your purging breath, counting breath, and then tonifying breath. Bringing in the energy, re-energizing yourself so that you're picked up, you got some rejuvenation, and then you can go on and complete the rest of your day and just be at optimum performance. Now, last but not least, we have our nighttime practice. Now, the nighttime practice is all about cooling down and, releasing the tensions and the thoughts from the day and bringing yourself to the end of the night where you want to sleep and be super relaxed. So for the nighttime practice, my suggestion is that you start with breath of fire. Breath of fire is going to help purge you, cleanse you. Every time you exhale, just see yourself filling with light, maybe a divine fire, just burning away all tensions and release everything that does not serve you. It's also to help you calm the mind, because I find when we're at the end of our day and we try to go to bed, our thoughts are racing, they're just going crazy. So you need something to just really invigorate your consciousness, really get your blood flowing, and get your mind state to just shut up and go into your sensations of what your breath work is doing. So start with breath work, breath of fire, and 50 to 100 breaths of fire or more if you're more experienced. After your breath of fire, then you want to go again into your counting breath. So we're doing counting breath every time because that's going to help train your lung capacity and your lung endurance. 4 count, 8 count, 12 count, 16 count or more, depending on where you're at. 4 to 8 rounds of that at least. And then last but not least, you want to have your relaxing breath. This is going to be the most relaxed breath to do of your day so that you can enter into sleep much more easily and effortlessly. I highly recommend that whatever you're doing, you do your relaxed breath while you're laying in bed so that you're already laying down, you're already in your pajamas, you're already under the covers, and you can slip into sleep much more easier. And reviewing that, relaxing breath is basically inhaling very slowly and then exhaling very slowly. And doing that at least 4 to 8 times and so forth. You can also do the sleeping breath if you want to add that in your practice. The sleeping breath is using a special count of 4, 7, 8. So what you're doing is you're inhaling for 4 counts, holding for 7 counts, and then exhaling for 8 counts. And then again, inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7, exhale for 8. It's a unique breathwork count practice that's scientifically been proven to help people fall into sleep really easily. So you may find that it's a little invigorating to do the 4 and then hold for 7 might be a little long. It's up to you. But I also recommend maybe an 8 count inhale, 8 count hold, 8 count exhale. That's also really good too. Just explore and just practice and see what works best for you. There really is no right or wrong here. Everyone has their own needs and everyone has something that works best for them. But the idea is you want to have really long and slow inhales and exhales so that you can enter into parasympathetic nervous system and fall into sleep easily and effortlessly. And then you'll have amazing dreams and amazing restful sleep. You won't be tossing and turning through the night. Your mind state will be at a much slower pace and you can fall into those deeper brain wave states much easier. And that's it. So in review of the nighttime practice, breath of fire, counting breaths, and then relaxed breaths. And that, my friends, is a great way to introduce your breathwork daily training regimen. Got your morning ritual, your midday ritual, and then your nighttime breathwork ritual. And if you do this every day for 30 days or more, I guarantee you'll find some profound benefits in your life. I guarantee that you will be able to handle stress in your life much more. You'll be able to go through your day with much better performance, higher performance, and achieve the things you want to achieve with greater clarity, greater strength, greater power, and much greater energy. And that is the power and beauty and magic of breathing. So, this concludes phase 1 of our breathwork training practice. Congratulations on coming this far and reaching through all the videos. I wish you good luck on your daily training regimen. So write in the comments below or send me a message and let me know how it goes. After this, stay tuned. There will be a phase 2 in the future, and we will get into much more advanced breathwork training practices. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. Phase 1 is just to give you the foundations and fundamentals for you to start your breathing journey. But the power of breathwork goes far and beyond, and you can access even more amazing benefits, even more amazing higher potentials and treasures that is awaiting you in the future and in the horizons. So we'll just take a step by step here. This is the conclusion of phase 1. Stay tuned for phase 2. And if you feel like you need better instruction, maybe more personalized instruction, contact me and we can talk about working one-on-one and see what that looks like. But I'd be more than happy to help you out and kind of take you on a journey through your life with the power of breathing and the power of meditation and movement. Stay tuned. I'll be coming out with meditation course and a meditative movement course. But that's on the horizon. If you would like access to that immediately, contact me and we can talk about working one-on-one. All right, everyone. It's been a pleasure training with you in the art of breathing. It is an honor to share with you these practices that have helped me in my life personally for many, many years. And it is my mission to help others reap the benefits of these amazing tools at our disposal. I wish you peace, infinite blessings, and the most amazing breathing you've ever had in your life.